What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and it's soap opera day, everybody. Transfer deadline day. I will keep you up to date, of course, today with all the latest Manchester City transfer news. So if there is any big developments or anything, we'll have another video out for you guys to enjoy. I am expecting it to be quiet, but it's transfer deadline day. Anything could happen. That's the joy of transfer deadline day, so we will see. So if you are new around here, please do subscribe to my channel. We're now less than 360 subscribers away from my aim of 34,000 subscribers. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. We will have one more daily Manchester City transfer update out tomorrow, following on from all the news from transfer deadline day, and we'll be back again with the daily series from June in the summer. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships or any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Do get your thoughts as well in the comments below. Finally, I want to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Football Prizes. You can go and win yourself a signed Erling Haaland shirt. You can find the links and details there in the description. It very much runs like a raffle. You purchase your ticket, you're in with a chance of winning a signed Erling Haaland shirt. Also involved in the raffle are other cool prizes. So there's 27 instant prizes to be won, including a signed Edison shirt, a signed Ruben Diaz shirt as well. So there's more opportunities here to win. £3.95 per ticket. Do go and check it out. Links and details there in the description. The tickets will go very quickly for this. So if you want to go and win it, you've got to be quick. So we're going to crack on with this video. We're going to start off with the outs, and we've got the very latest on Alfie Harrison. Now, he has agreed a deal to sign for Newcastle United. We know that Newcastle United had agreed a fee with Manchester City. From that, European teams, including Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid, were getting linked with a move for Alfie Harrison. And so it wasn't as foregone as what everyone thought for Alfie Harrison to sign for Newcastle United, but it has been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano that the fee has been agreed with Manchester City for Newcastle to sign Alfie Harrison, and Alfie Harrison has also agreed to sign for Newcastle. So that should be completed today. He's going to sign on a contract until 2027 with an option of another year. So it will be a 4.5-year contract with the option of it being a 5.5-year contract. In terms of the fee, MEN have said that the fee could rise to as much as £3.5 million. The fee is slightly smaller than what was expected, but it's smaller because Manchester City have wanted to include a higher sell-on clause, which is in this deal at 40%, which means whatever Newcastle sell Alfie Harrison for in the future, Manchester City will get 40% of that money that is sent to Newcastle, which is a cracking deal. So it is very much looking like Alfie Harrison, by the end of today, will no longer be a Manchester City player and will be a Newcastle United player. Now, moving on to the ins, we've got just one story to speak about, and it comes in the form of an update on Alphonso Davies. Now, Fichajes over in Spain, I hope I've said that source name correctly, they say that Manchester City want to beat Real Madrid to the signing of Alphonso Davies from Bayern Munich. He's a left-back, fantastic player. There aren't many players out there who improve Manchester City's first-team squad. To me, Alphonso Davies does do that. Now, some money has been put on this transfer. They say that Manchester City are prepared to pay up to €80 million in the summer to make this transfer happen. Real Madrid, they're only prepared to pay €50 million. Now, before I get on with my opinion about this deal and how likely it is, I always say treat Spanish sources with a pinch of salt. Spanish sources, they want the very best for their league, for La Liga, for Real Madrid, for Barcelona. So what is to be gained from this article for Real Madrid because they're the interested team? Well, if they're only prepared to pay €50 million and Manchester City are prepared to pay €80 million, this article tells me that Real Madrid are going to have to up their numbers and up their sums to make this transfer happen. And I reckon not so much Man City are prepared to pay €80 million. I reckon that's the price that Bayern Munich are looking for when it comes to Alphonso Davies potentially leaving in the summer. With Real Madrid only prepared to pay 50 million euros, they're a fair bit short. And reading between the lines here, I think this article's very smart. I think this article's been put out there to try and drive the price up to get Real Madrid to pay more, so that Real Madrid are in a better position to sign Alphonso Davies, because they're not going to sign him for 50 million euros, and if they don't budge on that price, they're not going to sign a quality left-back, and they run the risk of a quality left-back leaving the Bundesliga, going to a foreign league, and going to the Premier League in England rather than to La Liga in Spain. And they want quality players in La Liga, so they'll be pushing to try and make that transfer happen, so they're trying to drive that price up. Normally you see it from a player perspective in trying to drive the wage up, but this is very interesting. This is coming in terms of a fee. Fee numbers aren't normally mentioned so early in the transfers rumours, because we're not even over the first hurdle of interest here and how many teams are interested and who seriously wants to sign Alphonso Davies. So a little game, I feel, is being played here, and it's very much pointing towards Real Madrid are wanting to pay a smaller amount for Alphonso Davies. Bayern Munich playing the game of naming their price, and they're trying to force that price up because Man City are always going to be interested in quality players. You mark my words, very soon you'll hear the likes of Liverpool and Manchester United's name being put out there to try and force the hand, to try and get Madrid to pay more to sign Alphonso Davies. So I automatically have my doubts about this transfer, but if it is legit and Manchester City are prepared to pay 80 million euros and Manchester City do want to sign Alphonso Davies, what would he bring to the team? Well, he's quality. He's of the right age that Manchester City would be looking for to sign a player. He's a left-back, something Man City haven't addressed in a very long time. And I know that we've got Nathan Ake, and I know that we've got Joško Gvardiol. Neither of them are predominant left-backs. Neither of them are left-backs who can play at left wing-back, who can cover down that left wing. The only player that's pretty similar to that we've got is Sergio Gomez. Now, Sergio Gomez, to me, is more of an attacking winger. Defensively, he's a bit suspect. I know Alphonso Davies has been criticised a little bit this season of being a bit defensively suspect as well, but he does have that experience. He may be unsettled about his contract situation with Bayern Munich and him looking nowhere near like he's going to be signing a new contract with Bayern Munich, and his contract has got, I think, 18 months left on it, so it's a whopping amount of money to be paying for a player who's not got that long left on their contract, but he's also very much an experienced player who, once he's given a long-term contract and his demands are met, then he could be something that is very useful for Manchester City. As I said, we have got Joško Gvardiol, we have got Nathan Ake, and should Sergio Gomez not leave Manchester City in the summer, because he has been getting linked with the exit door, apparently City are going to sit down with both Sergio Gomez and Stefan Ortega Moreno in the summer to discuss their future. Gomez may leave on loan, he may leave permanently, but if he does, it leaves a little gap there on that left-hand side that Man City may want to choose to address. But with Alphonso Davies' contract running down, 80 million euros is a whopping amount of money to be paying for a player, in particular when there are priority positions for Manchester City. And I could argue, with Kyle Walker getting no younger, the priority position would come on the right-hand side, not on the left-hand side, but the left-hand side does need addressing at some point, but we also need central midfielders, and we don't know what's happening with Bernardo Silva. So automatically, if things go south and things don't go Manchester City's way in the transfer market, we end up losing an Ortega Moreno, a Sergio Gomez, and a Bernardo Silva. Off the bat, there's 3 players, arguably 4 players, because Bernardo Silva's going to need 2 players to replace him, because that's how good he is, as well as the issues that are already in the Manchester City squad, at full-back on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side, and still a little bit short in central midfield, and we let Calvin Phillips leave on loan, who could leave permanently in the summer. Man City aren't going to go out there in the summer and sign 7 or 8 players, so something does have to give. This is a big summer coming up for Manchester City, and City will be working behind the scenes right now to get players onto new contracts, to try and get an idea of whether players want to stay or whether they want to go, to have an idea of who wants to leave, and then they know who they need to sign, to start speaking with players to try and fill them positions. So things will be happening in the background right now, and it wouldn't surprise me if Man City are interested in signing Alphonso Davies from Bayern Munich. But reading between the lines from the Spanish sources is telling me they're predominantly pushing the Real Madrid agenda right now rather than the Manchester City agenda. I'm waiting to hear from sources in England and in particular sources close to Manchester City, reliable ones who, if they confirm that Man City are interested in Alphonso Davies, I will firmly be on that Alphonso Davies hype train. But at the moment, caution. I'm applying caution. I suggest everybody else does as well. It's an exciting name. It's an exciting player. Still a long way to go. Anything could happen. So there we go. That has been today's transfer update. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Also, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new around here. We've got one more daily Manchester City transfer update coming tomorrow for you guys to enjoy, unless there is some big breaking stories to come out from today. Transfer deadline day, anything could happen. So if it does, of course, I will be back again later on today for you guys. Also, don't forget as well, social media links. They're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do go and check out today's video sponsor, Football Prizes. Remember, go and check out that signed Erling Haaland shirt that you can go and win. It's £3.95 to enter. 27 instant prizes, including signed shirts from Edison and from Ruben Diaz as well. Do go and check it out. Them tickets will go very quickly. £3.95 to enter. Links and details there in the description. I want to say a huge thank you to Football Prizes for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated. Remember, these videos, they don't happen without the sponsors, so I'm very appreciative of Football Prizes for sponsoring this video, and I would appreciate anybody checking them out as well, as it does support the future content created here on my channel. Finally, transfer window, it's slammed shut today, 11 PM GMT, and that will be the end of the January transfer window, and all eyes will go on to a massive summer for Manchester City. And as I said, I will be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates for you guys to enjoy from June for the summer window as well. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.